everybody. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm actually feeling, a little sick. Been sick the last couple of days. But anyways, I wanted to go ahead and just do this quick little reading. I want to kind of look into divine masculine. What messages does divine masculine have for divine feminine? A lot of times divine masculines, they're very reluctant to vocalize their feelings or what they're going through with you. And so I just kind of want to, just pull a few cards just to kind of see what are some things that, they're not exactly vocalizing to you. What are messages from their higher self? What does their higher self really feel like you need to know, divine feminine? So that's what I'm going to be looking into today. If anybody is interested in a personal reading and wants to look into their situation personally, just go to the description box of this video, and all my information is in there, and you can set something up that way. So anyways, let's go ahead and get started with this reading, and let's just see what messages does your divine masculine's higher self want you to know, because they're not exactly vocalizing it to you themselves. I call upon my guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. Spirit, what is it that divine masculine is not telling divine feminine? What is it that he is withholding from her that you feel is important that she needs to know? So I'm going to go ahead and start off with a few tarot and just see what we have here. All right, so, very first card out, what do we have? The Devil. So, as we know, because we have been picking it up for a while, okay? We have been picking up these energies. A lot of divine masculines struggle with, karmics who are basically spiritually attacking them in order to just keep them around, in order to keep them from moving forward. I did a reading on the karmic yesterday. If you hadn't, checked out that video, do check it out. What I really am seeing with the karmics right now is that they have a lot of childhood issues that pretty much destroyed their development in, growing up a disciplined person who has self-love for themselves. They struggled in that, okay? What I saw is that, a lot of them with these childhood issues, they basically have an empty soul. Okay, so this is why, they now, are delving into these darker energies, okay? Becoming the devil. They're basically becoming the devil in order to keep the masculine and feminine apart, and to keep the masculine with them, all right? I really felt it very powerfully that, the karmic's biggest thing is, because the karmic is lacking in self-love, they would rather have this relationship of a fake love than actually try to learn self-love for themselves and let go of that situation and actually find the love that's meant for them. They're lacking self-love for themselves, and so therefore, they just, they feel like, the way that the situation is with divine masculine, they feel like, hey, this is the only love that I know, and so it doesn't matter if, there's these issues of, a third party involved. It doesn't matter that he, might be in love with somebody else. I'm going to stick this out. I'm going to force it. I'm going to be obsessed with it because that's all I know. And so that's why these karmics are doing this. All right. So they are becoming the devil, and they are keeping the divine masculine close to them. So divine masculine is wanting you to know that he is bound. All right, he's bound. He's bound and compelled to, his situation. All right, so so his higher self is wanting you to know that. All right, what else, Spirit? What else? So, okay, we have the 9 of Cups, all right? We have the 9 of Cups with the Queen of Swords. So, and just because this is the Queen of Swords does not mean even though it's a queen, I'm still feeling this energy for divine masculine. Okay, what I'm seeing with this Devil and this 9 of Cups and this Queen of Swords is your divine masculine's higher self wants you to know that he is bound. All right, he's bound by this karmic to stay in that relationship. However, it is his wish. All right, it is his wish to strategize. The Queen of Swords is somebody who's very strategic, okay? Uses her mind, not her heart, but her mind in order to get things done. So I feel like divine masculine's higher self is basically saying that he has a wish somewhere else, okay? And his wish is not to be bound to this karmic, okay? So he's trying to figure out a way to become strategic and come up with a plan, all right, in order to not be bound to this karmic anymore, all right? Because it is his wish. It is his wish, all right? 9 of Cups. It's his wish to not be bound to this karmic. So it looks like he's trying to be strategic, all right? He's trying to be strategic. What else? What else? Spirit, what else? What is he trying to be strategic as? All right, so he's trying to be strategic and he's trying to do some soul searching with himself and take the action that he needs to take in order to not be bound anymore. So that's what the strategy is, all right? So again, his wish, all right, his wish is to not be bound to this karmic anymore, okay? He's trying to strategically think of a plan, all right? It looks like, okay, so we have the Hermit, all right? So I feel like his soul, all right, not so much his 3D, but his 5D self is clearly in hermit mode, all right, while he's bound, while he's bound to this karmic, all right. His 5D self is doing, is in hermit mode, doing some soul searching and trying to, like I said, trying to figure out a way to strategically get out of this bondage, all right. And he's trying to figure out a way, to take action on that. Okay. He's trying to take action on that. He's trying to strategically figure out a way to take action on no longer being bound to this karmic situation anymore. Okay. It is his wish to not, be bound to this karmic anymore. Okay. So his soul is strategically trying to figure out a way to take action on that. All right. So that's, again, this is his higher self. This is not his 3D self. This is his higher self. This is what his higher self wants you to know. What else, Spirit? What else? Okay, so yeah, again, planning. He's planning. Look. And just look at this card. Look at this guy. He's got his hand on his chin and he's thinking. I'm telling you, his higher self, his 5D self, is really trying to strategize a good plan because it is his wish, like I said, to not be bound, not it is his wish to not be in bondage anymore. All right, so he is trying to figure out a way. Page of Wands, Page of Wands is thinking. It's having this new um and I mean, again, this guy, he's clearly thinking, so it's with the Queen of Swords, who is strategic. So again, he's planning. His higher self is planning something, okay? To planning a way to get out of this bondage. And it's his higher self, right? It's his higher self that has given him the wisdom, through the Hermit, has given him the wisdom in order to be able to start thinking of these plans that, he can actually deliver on, all right? Actually put action forth, okay? Now we do have, okay, so yeah, look, so we have the seven of Pentacles. That's planting seeds, okay? So we have planning here and we have planting here. So listen, I'm gonna tell you right now, his higher self is in strategy. He is in strategy mode right now. He's in his mind, he's, thinking of these plans that he wants to take action on. He's actually planting seeds, and he wants to be able to see the success of, these seeds. He wants to be able to see them grow and take action on them, okay? He's wanting His higher self is actually really wanting to collaborate with you, Divine Femme, okay? The three of Pentacles. He's wanting to find a way to collaborate and build something with you. And I can tell you, I do see communication coming in the future, okay? 8 of Wands. I'm seeing, not only am I seeing communication, but I am actually seeing action. I'm seeing action. What I'm seeing is that this particular divine masculine, like I said, he is strategizing. He is planning. He has got a plan, okay? Because he's tired of this bondage with this karmic, okay? It is his wish to no longer be with this karmic, to no longer be stuck with this karmic, okay? So he's strategizing. He's planting seeds. He's planting seeds. He's waiting for these seeds to just grow. All right. He's wanting to build with you, Divine Feminine. It's you that he wants to collaborate and build something with. And from what I can see, he will take action on this. All right. What it is that he's planning right now, listen, what he's planning right now may be at a page level, okay? We're talking about, the beginning stages of this, okay, of this strategic plan, all right? It's the beginning stages of it, but I'm going to tell you right now, with this 7 of Pentacles coming up, this will happen. This will happen. It will happen because he's planning it well. He is being smart about it. Let me tell you something. The Queen of Swords, she's not a dummy. She's smart. She's smart and she's strategic and she knows how to get shit done. So he will be successful. He will be successful and he will, take this action, be the king of wands, He has passion for you, okay? He has passion for you and he's wanting to collaborate and build with you. All right? And what I can see is that once this plan is in motion, it's going to be fast, all right? It is going to be, once he can actually finalize the plans and the blueprints, it's going to end up going really, really fast once he's got it all figured out. It may be in beginning stages now, but once it's ready to go, it is like it's gonna happen very, very fast. And he's just gonna come towards you. He's gonna contact you, and things are just gonna go really fast once he's able to figure it out. All right. So that's what his higher self is wanting you to know. You may not know this, but yes, he is strategizing, okay? He is strategizing. He is wanting out of this bondage, okay? So, let's see. Let's see what else. What other messages does he have for you? What other messages does he have for you? Oh, we had too many cards fall over here. All right, so we do have the King of Cups, okay? Emotional mastery. So yeah, listen, again, this is, and this is part of his strategic plan. He's trying to figure out a way to master his emotions, okay? Because right now, especially for the ones who are being spiritually attacked, well, they don't really have, they don't have any control over their emotions right now. Somebody else does. So they're trying to figure out a way. King of Cups are trying to figure out a way to have emotional mastery within themselves, okay? They're trying to get that, but, for others, this is divine masculine saying that he knows exactly how he feels about you. And it being the King of Cups, he loves you, all right? He has been able to master what it is that he feels and how he feels, and how that is cups, his feelings, his heart, his love. Okay, so he's figured it out. All right, he's mastered that. He's figured it out. You're the one. Okay, you're the one that he loves. What else, Spirit? What else? Seven of Pentacles again. See, I'm telling you, he's trying to plant some seeds, okay? He's trying to, this card says reevaluate, okay? He's trying to reevaluate his whole situation, okay? Trying to master this evolution of what he wants. And what he wants is to strategically find a way to plant these seeds that can actually evolve into something that will be able to collaborate with you and move on with you and build something with you. Okay? Get out of bondage. What else, Spirit? What else? See? Okay. But, okay, so we do have the Nine of Swords. All right, we know that the Nine of Swords is worries. It's nightmares. This card actually says self-sabotage, okay? So, so his higher self is wanting you to know that his 3D self is what's really sabotaging this, okay? It's in the 3D, again, a lot of them, the karmics are, doing magic on them, right? So, in the 3D, they're having nightmares, they're worried, they have concerns, and all those things, do self-sabotage them. And so his higher self is wanting you to know that, this is basically what's holding him back. Yeah, he's got these plans. Yes, he's trying to put them in motion. Yes, he's trying to plant these seeds so that he can collaborate and build with you later. But part of the blockages is that, oh shit, part of the blockages is this. He's imprisoned and he is bound. All right, look at this picture. This person has chains around them. This card says imprisonment, okay? So this is what's sabotaging him. All right. It's that devil. All right. It's the devil. It's the devil, and it's, the imprisonment of this devil. Okay. That's sabotaging him. All right. That's sabotaging him, giving him nightmares. That's what's blocking him. That's what's keeping him from moving forward to what he really wants to do. All right. And what he really wants to do is strategically find a way to get unbound. All right. But he's imprisoned. All right. Because of the karmic. All right. So, you know, and even for the ones where there is no magic involved, it's basically just saying that, they are still, you know, it's still basically the same. All right, it's still basically the same. They're still trying. They're just these people, the ones where there's no magic, they are, strategically trying to plan a way out. They feel like they're imprisoned by being with this karmic who they no longer love. And they understand that they're self-sabotaging themselves. So they have to get out of this situation. They have to start planting these seeds, so that they can build with you later. Okay? So, you know, um, and it looks like that's what they're doing. That they're figuring it out. All right, they're figuring it out. What other messages, Spirit? What other messages? But look, Divine Masculine wants you to know that he is devoted to you still, though. Okay, he may be having this hard time, but he is still devoted to you. Okay, he is still devoted to you. You're his soulmate. All right, you're his soulmate, twin flame, whichever. There's a deep connection between you, and there's devotion on both of your parts. But his higher self wants you to know that he's still devoted to you, even though it may not seem like it. Okay, and he understands that the connection between you and him is strong and it's special. Okay, so look again. He's a victim. He's a victim. All right. He's a victim of bondage. He needs some healing. All right. He needs healing, and once he's able to get this healing, then he will be able to refocus, and he will be able to set his plans in motion. Okay. So that's beautiful. I mean, we know what the problem is. All right. We know what the problem is. But he does love you. The connection is very, very strong. And once he does get this healing, he will refocus and he will move towards you, Divine Feminine. All right, he will. Let's see. What else, Spirit? What else? What other messages does Divine Masculine have? What else does he want her to know? All right, so listen, what Divine Masculine, what his higher self wants you to know is that this karmic is a manipulator. Okay, he wants you to know that this karmic is a manipulator. The reason why she's a manipulator is because she feels unloved, which we seen that in my reading about her yesterday. She has no self-worth and she has no self-love. So because she feels unlovable, she becomes manipulating. Okay, and once she becomes manipulating, she does foolish things. All right, she does foolish things. So Divine Masculine is wanting you to know that. Okay, I kind of feel like Divine Masculine is wanting you to know, be leery of the karmic. Okay, and that's not for all of you. Okay, that's not for all of you. Those are for the ones who know that there's magic involved. And look, we have irresponsible. So yeah, this karmic becomes irresponsible, becomes foolish, okay? Manipulating. She becomes manipulating because she's unloved. So I feel like the reason why Divine Masculine wants you to know these things is because he does want you to be careful of her, all right? Of the karmic. Whether the karmic is a man or a woman or, a family member, it doesn't matter. But I feel like, Divine Masculine is wanting you to know, to be aware, and to be, to defend yourself and protect yourself, okay? And again, that's not for all of you. That's just for some of you, okay? But he's, his higher self is wanting you to know, all right? He's wanting you to know what you're dealing with, okay? So, let's see. But look, he's wanting you to know that he's willing to go the distance. He's wanting you to know that he is willing to go the distance with you, okay? He's willing to get to this finish line with you, all right? It may be hard, he may be bound, but he's wanting to get to that finish line with you, okay? He's wanting to go the distance. What else, Spirit? What else? Look, he wants you to know that he wants to be able to breathe again. All right. He wants to be able to breathe again and get unbound, get unchained from this devil. Okay. So that he can be able to go that distance with you. So the good thing is that the fates are actually on your side, okay? Fate is on your side. So that's good, That's, at least the good thing. And we do have an observer here. So, I do feel like, he wants you to know that he does observe you, all right? He does observe you, even if you guys are not in communication. He does observe you, okay? But Spirit is wanting you to know that the fates are on your side, okay? And that they are doing everything that they can in order to help him to be able to breathe again so that he can go the distance with you, all right? So that he can go the distance with you. But, do be careful of this karmic, all right? But, he will be able to get the healing and then he will be able to refocus. But right now, he is a bit of a victim in this situation, okay? He's a bit of a victim in this situation because he's bound and he wants to be able to get out of this and he is strategically planning, okay? Look, imprisonment, all right? Imprisonment, victim, imprisonment, bound by the devil, all right? Bound. So he's bound, right? He's bound. He feels like a victim and he feels imprisoned, all right? So, but he's trying to figure out a way to plant seeds. We had the Seven of Pentacles come out twice. He's trying to plant some seeds and, and once he's able to get this healing that he needs to get, he will be able to refocus, okay? He will be able to refocus with that healing. But there is a very, very strong connection between you guys. He is very devoted to you. He knows that the connection between you is strong. And he's wanting to go the distance, all right? So I'm just going to pull one last card here from the Guardian Angels, all right? From the Guardian Angels. Last card. What does Spirit want you to know? All right, Spirit. What can you tell Divine Feminine in regards to everything that we heard here today? What do you want Divine Feminine to know from everything that we heard today? Oops. Oh. Star. And pull one more. Wow. I feel like this card is actually for Divine Masculine. Because when I said, I was actually talking to Spirit, asking what, I'm pulling more because I feel like this one is for Divine Masculine. Give me one more, Spirit, for Divine Feminine. All right. Okay, this star card, I really feel. Okay, so the first card that came out was Star. All right, and what it says is, believe in yourself. You are a wonder of creation. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Wash away all fear and discover you are a shining star. Allow all around you to just be. Let go of trying to control life, for the light of your soul will guide you always towards love. Remember, stars are born through explosions of love. Love illuminates all things. Never forget you are truly a shining star. So again, I feel like this is for Divine Masculine because I do feel like Spirit is trying, I feel like what Spirit is trying to say with this card is that he is trying to put this message into Divine Masculine's soul. Okay. I believe Spirit is trying to get him to believe in himself and to let go of the fears that are around him. Okay. Trying to encourage him. In fact, look, we have encouragement here. I feel like Spirit is trying to encourage the Divine Masculine to let him know, that he has to believe in himself and he has to let go of these fears that are holding him back. And the way to do that is to, just think of the explosions of love, because love illuminates all things. And I really feel like that's what Spirit is trying to get across to Divine Masculine. So we do have encouragement. It says, your love is invaluable to the earth and to those around you. Even though you may not always see the positive effect your love has on others, trust, for it does. Each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. Trust and continue your love working. So I feel like Spirit is wanting you to stay encouraged, but not only to stay encouraged, but to offer this love, send this love to Divine Masculine, because he is going through a hard time. We know that he's going through a hard time. We've seen it. We see it very, very clearly. Very first card to come out was the Devil. That was the very first card. You guys, if you've been on my channel for a while, my very first card is always the most important card for me. He's bound and stuck, but he is trying to strategically get out of it, okay? But it's his higher self that's really trying to strategically get out of it. But I feel like it's because Spirit is trying to help him. Spirit is trying to, let him know that he's got to believe in himself and get away from these fears and just think of love, who he loves, who he wants to be with, okay? And by you, encouraging him, even if it's distance encouraging, do it. Encourage him, send him love, send him light. Unfortunately, there's just karmics out there who are very selfish, and because they're lacking love, they feel like if they're lacking love, they want everybody around them to feel the same thing. It's not right. It's horrible. They shouldn't do it, but they do it. So, Spirit is just saying to continue to send love towards him. All right, send love towards him, and you will receive it back, because it says, each time you offer love through a loving gesture, thought, or word, you plant a seed of love, and love always generates more love. All right, so send those out, and then you will receive more back. Okay, and in the meantime, Spirit is working on him to believe in himself more, to convince him that he is a star as well, and he needs to remember that. So I do feel like Spirit is trying to help him. So That's what I have for you. Those are the messages that your divine masculine higher self wanted you to know that they are not vocalizing to you personally. And if you have questions, I have answers, and we will see you on the next one. And if anybody is interested in a personal reading, just go to the description box and all the information is there. See you on the next one. Bye.